we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pool pit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
They scared of what's next.
What's
Got
next?
them dumb, worried six.
Worried sick.
No, sick. It's the Pool Pit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 136.
Yeah.
What the business is, it's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know, we got that food for your soul. For sure. Now, you know we got to do the disclaimer.
Got to do
I mean, end of the year, just letting y'all know ain't nothing changed.
Made it through
Ain't
another
nothing
one.
changed.
Another one.
A wild one.
You feel me?
Another one.
Ain't nothing changed, and it's gonna continue to next year.
Say
this
that.
disclaimer, because I still see people being soft.
That's right.
and tender, and
Tender.
can't take. And we gonna get into how I'm saying this and how I
Hey.
know how people act in this social media world.
That's
you have to do
right.
this because everybody has perspectives and thoughts and views, but some people don't know how to just scroll on past or bypass what's being put out there and not have a problem with it. So we do a disclaimer. So if you feel like you froggy and you want to check us out, I'm letting you know what you're getting yourself into. So without further ado, the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, I got to do it.
Okay.
I said,
Yeah.
the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Okay.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I got something nice for us. This is the end of the year.
Okay.
This is something to go into the new year with.
That's right.
The biggest flex is loving yourself as much as you wish they did. Be your own upgrade. Be your own upgrade. Love yourself, baby. Everything will fall in line. I'm telling you, that self-love get you to places.
Self-love.
People are always worried about what people think of them and their expectations, and you're always trying to meet people's expectations. Nah, love yourself and set your own expectations. And if you succeed those and exceed those, you did your job.
No. You doing your job.
You
That's
doing
what
your
you're
job.
supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to be
continue
doing it, but
doing
I'm just
that.
saying, I think when those things fall in line, you will achieve your goals that you set out to do, and whatever that may be. So
And those on the outside will see.
they'll see. And people also will weed themselves out because, when you have a good vibe, you have that good energy, you focus, you doing stuff that other people ain't doing, they ain't gonna want to work with you no more because you're not gonna want to work with them. So, hey, naturally happens. All right, so we're gonna have to get into this. See,
Okay.
I've been sitting back watching all these cats get on this young fella and his girlfriend situation or whatever. Travis Hunter. I'm gonna just let you get your take because I got a lot to say about it.
You got a lot to say.
Yeah, I do. Cause I want to get at certain folks about it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bo.
Just run with it.
Yeah, just run with it.
I mean, for one, he's a phenomenal athlete. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with that. He's a phenomenal athlete. Congratulations to winning a Heisman and whatnot.
While you saying that, do you think the situation now kind of dampers what is going to transpire? Being a Heisman winner. Yeah, that's
over these past couple weeks.
Okay.
It has dampened what he has done. But he's got a situation with his fiance or whatnot, and to be honest, she's a bust down. And no, I'm call a spade a spade.
you already know how we do. I'm just laughing at it.
She's a bust down.
Tatiana.
And he's riding for her. He's got her back or whatnot. He made this decision.
Yeah.
But still, at the same time, you got to understand this is a young man.
Mm-hmm.
This is he ain't even 21 yet.
He ain't even 21, y'all don't think. If he is, he just hit.
Yeah. So this is a young man. got a lot of stuff that has came to him fast over the past couple of years, especially with the
very
NIL
fast
money and then you know Colorado and the type of money that they've been receiving. Type of things. He's had a lot of things coming to him fast, but he's learning.
Facts.
And with that, as OGs that have been experienced and went through these things, you know, coming to money and, you know, whoever you meet that entertains you or whatnot, you've weeded out the good and the bad. You spent some times, you met, she had some bad intentions. She wasn't right for me. Then you met the right one for you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a real one with him, don't clout chase. Don't try to make things viral. If you rock with him, keep it on the side. Keep it on. You don't have to just post something like just on threads or whatever. Yeah. Your comments or whatever. If you're an OG and you done been out here before, and you just you gonna kill this young man? Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, and kind of like what you're saying, that's the route that I'm going with it. I just feel like any time in life that I've had a situation where I was moving in the wrong way and OG seen it and he was looking out for the betterment of me, he pulled me to the side. He called me up, you know, hey, how you moving with this situation? It's making it personal, you know. This is our thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to front you off in front of people. I take it as all these superstars, entertainers, sports, anybody who is an adult has a platform and who has jumped on their platform and said, Travis Hunter, you need to dump her. Travis Hunter, you getting played. Travis Hunter, you're this, that, and the third. Why are you speaking on that man like that? If you're in that field, you could hit up Deion. They said he wasn't accepting calls. He blocked. He turned off his IG, whatever. You can hit up Deion. I'm pretty sure Deion's very successful.
Don't speak on it.
Yeah, don't speak on it. Holler at Deion and say, hey, I want to talk to Travis. I want to give him some game.
Hey,
I'm saying if you want to, if you really are for the betterment and you don't want him to get taken, like you're truly for the betterment of this young man, that's how you handle it. But I don't think they're for the true betterment of this young man. It's clickbait at its best. Since he's won the Heisman Award and since she acted the way she acted at that Heisman Award, people have been on her head and him from the jump. Matter of fact, that's what made the deep dive into all the stuff she's been doing, and people finding videos and pictures coming out here and there is based from how she acted at the Heisman Award. My thing is this too. You never know somebody's dynamic. I don't know if Travis Hunter cheated on her multiple times and she acts like this because that's their open relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally said that everybody said when she said type, she meant he was a cheater because he had a girlfriend he was cheating on and he jumped her inbox. That's why she didn't mess with him. That's what she said at first. And she knows he's about to be paid. So look at her perspective. It's like perspectives. Life is about perspectives. We always want to just jump. We know Travis Hunter as the athlete, right?
Yeah.
So everybody always want to give him, we don't know what that man doing out there. As an athlete, we know other women are getting at him. Period. And if he cheated before he even had fame of this stature, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. I ain't saying it, but I'm just saying y'all jump into stuff and don't know all the politics behind it. So y'all killing this girl and y'all don't know their dynamics of what they said. And maybe he backs her because he know they got an open situation.
I'm going to just say this. What the fuck we talking about? These are some kids.
Right, exactly. And that's another thing. Like y'all truly.
Y'all not wifed up. Y'all not.
Exactly.
Y'all some bunch of kids in y'all 20s. Go live life. Be full throttle.
Man.
That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all showing y'all full throttle.
What if somebody put us on blast in our relationships at 20 and 21 and how we was moving, bro? Come on, man.
The storylines, I mean,
man, just imagine if we was just married to all the stuff we done did, you know, sucker for love. Everybody, I'm gonna tell you right now, every man, no matter how much game he got now, he didn't have that game, boy, when he was a young man. He had to learn, he had to grow, and that's what Travis gonna have to do. He gets seasoned. That's why I call it experience. That's why getting older every year is a blessing because the stuff you encountered in that year, you learn from. That's what it is. So he's a young man who's gonna have to learn. Hey, so when you see certain signs and the way people are moving, you might have to adjust how you move with them. You might have to let them people go. That's how we grow as grown people and grown men and grown women. But y'all grown folks getting online and just killing him.
Yeah, grown folks.
Nothing like constructive. That's my point. It's nothing constructive. Y'all just want to kill him, make songs about him being a simp and stuff like that. Come on, dog. That's like I'm calling a spade a spade. You been a sucker for love too, G. Man. Like, if you ain't never done it.
I'm just a sucker for
love. How many girls done had your nose wide open? And come on, man. Like, stop it, bro. Like I told you on the Poopy Podcast, we keep it all the way funky.
Be floating around like,
yeah, bro.
Ooh, I love her.
Man, I mean, it was a girl telling you to go everywhere. They be like, you know your girl be doing you wrong. Man, I love her, though.
I love her.
But I love her. And then until you get the real moment of clarity, you're not going to move on. And that's the same thing. So let that young man be. He will figure it out. He will make it, or he will have somebody in his camp who truly loves him. He's going to listen to them versus all these entertainers who just want clickbait, likes, follows, and all that good stuff just from what they said about the trending topic currently. So, yeah, leave that man alone. All right, so we got to get into a few things. You know, it is like the year in review. You know what I'm saying? We are coming close to another year, one more day, and we're pretty much into 2025. This
2025.
2025. So we kind of doing, you know, this is our New Year's, you know what I'm saying, celebration to y'all or whatnot.
Ooh.
That's bold. It's like, got to wake up. Wake up, Jeff. Wake up, Jeff. What was that on that movie? It was like, was it Meteor Man? Was it Meteor Man? Wake up, Jeff. When he had that little, when he had the alarm and he was talking to him.
Wake up, Jeff.
Yeah, wake up, Jeff.
Wake up, Jeff. Hey, that's original Siri.
Wake up, Jeff.
Wake up, Jeff.
All right, so first we can start off, you know, the first thing that started, like, you know, we go from January. First thing started off.
January. Now we're doing like it.
I mean, just a little bit small things here and there, just big things. There's a lot of stuff that happens, but I mean, just, you know what I'm saying? You got to shout out, you know, Michigan won the college championship. Okay. That starts the year off, you know what I'm saying? Michigan wins the, you know, championship. Yeah, then in February, you know, Pat Mahomes got his second Super Bowl championship. Okay. Usher killed it. Super Bowl halftime, whatever. That was memorable. Then you got Caitlin Clark. Her stardom in March, you know what I'm saying, came about. Man, that's what started the whole thing. In March, she was breaking records. She broke Pete Maravich's record on March 3rd. So that sports started us off real good. We was, you know what I'm saying, heading for some good stuff right then and there. You feel me? Okay. Then the biggest thing we all got to enjoy, especially in that town, was the solar eclipse. That was in April.
Yeah, I mean, did you pass up the All-Star? The
All-Star game was trash. That's why.
That was in Naptown.
It was in Naptown, but it was trash. It's like one of the worst All-Star. I don't want to put that on broadcast. It was one of the worst All-Star games ever, they said. And I don't know why it had to happen in Naptown, but it's the truth. Nobody talks about that. But I don't want to just make it about sports, but I just try to put little stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? Now the eclipse, that was probably like a once in a lifetime.
That was some fun shit. That was fun.
That was fun. Like, you had grown people acting like little kids outside with their glasses on, looking up at the sky like, oh.
I'm going to get out of here. Hey, kids, come here, gather together, look.
I'm telling you, to watch, see, I'm saying, where we was at, you know what I'm saying, it happened and we could see it real good. To sit there and watch the whole day turn to dark and in a blink of an eye and to watch the sun get covered, it's like, did you just see that? Everybody taking their pictures and trying to get the best picture or video.
It's a lot out here. That's what's got to understand.
Hey, that's the amazing power of God, the creation. When you looked at that, you was just like, wow. That's what I'm saying. People say there ain't a God. How is there not a God when you can look at that? You looked at that sky and you seen it happen?
I'm trying to say, what civilization can create that?
Right.
Tell me.
What man or whatever religion you believe in, how can you believe there's not a God when you looked at that? That's all I'm saying. Period, point blank.
Hey.
That was amazing. What else we have? Okay. Then we have, coming in June, Jason Tatum finally got his championship.
Okay.
With the Boston Celtics. They got the 18 for Boston. Jason and Jaylen Brown, you know, definitely did something that nobody thought they was going to do as this early in their careers.
It was all Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown was a hooper. I mean, but Jason Tatum had something to do with it. In that series,
no, it was Jaylen Brown.
I would say it was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown had an impressive run. I will say that much. But I feel like you can't just say the playoffs. It's your season. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I say both of them.
And there's a reason it was Jaylen Brown because the way that they was guarding, they was on Jason Tatum. So
he's the star.
Jaylen
They was
Brown,
trying,
you stepped up.
He did what he's supposed to do. He did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Facts.
Serious.
All right, so then we got to go into, we all know that Donald Trump did get,
Man.
he did get indicted with 34 crimes.
Yeah, he did. He got
in the middle of the year. As we go along, you'll see that didn't mean nothing.
Let's be cool. Let's see how the timeline goes.
In the same timeline, so then Donald Trump actually gets permission to run for president. So then they have a debate. A month or two after that, they have a debate. This is after he gets indicted for being a criminal. This is how the system works. It's crazy. Like everybody has seen that when he got indicted, like they finally about to get him. 34 crimes. We did a whole Street Fighter thing about all the people he was with and you know what I'm saying, who all was going to jail and whatnot. And as we see, when we get to the end of the year, that was a little bit misinformed.
Haste makes worse.
Yeah, so they had their debate. You know, everybody, this is when Donald Trump had some famous crazy lines and stuff like that. You know, they're pretty much, you know, eating dogs.
Yeah.
You know, he's famous for saying some wild one-liners, you know, saying China. But this time he said the people were eating dogs.
Man.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They're eating pets.
They're eating the pets.
He said pets.
That was his one-liner. Like Donald Trump is known for like one-liners, it seems like, and whatnot. So then what else we got to go to? Oh, then we have to bring up none other than Kendrick Lamar in the situation, because like around in March, I want to say I missed it, but Kendrick Lamar I think that's when Like That came out, right?
No, not March.
Was it March? I thought it was. I thought the timeline was around March when it first came out.
It might have been April. I mean, it's real close. It might have been.
Let's see. All right, so yeah, I got the little timeline. So in March 22nd, so close to April, you probably that's similar to, he drops a song with Future and Metro Boomin called Like that set the world on fire from what he said. And this stems from their first person shooter, which was in October 2023. Now look at the timeline. October 2023, they did a first person shooter where J. Cole and Drake, you know, made a thing. They was kind of like basically saying Kendrick was part of a big three. Well, Kendrick on his Like That said, motherfuck the big three. It's just big me. And with that line, it started 5 to 7 months of back and forth between him and Drake. So after that, then we get in April, his release was Push Ups. Drake dropped Push Ups and actually, you know, went at Kendrick. And this is what the boogeyman wanted. You finally said my name. You finally put a name on it. Game time. It's game time.
Drive.
Yeah, drive and get. Come on, man. Drive a knob for the boys in the spot. Like, how's that a diss? When you really think about it, like, how is that a diss record? Like, this sounds like, wait a minute. Are you dissing me? Or are you making it want to go to the club with me? I'm confused. And then he also drops, because Kendrick doesn't respond. From the push-up, Kendrick doesn't respond. So Drake drops Taylor Made. And we all know how that went because he used the AI. If y'all know the timeline, he used the AI Tupac, which this will further fuel the fire for Kendrick. He used the AI Tupac and Snoop. Taylor Made didn't go over as well as he thought it was going to go. But so then, in April the 30th, Kendrick finally drops Euphoria. And if you know how you felt when you first heard Euphoria, it was like, they done woke the boogeyman up. They done woke the boogeyman up, man. So many catchphrases in these songs. Ridiculous. Then Kendrick doesn't let us rest. Maybe like 5 days after, he drops a second disc called 616 in LA. You talk about bars on top of bars. Oh my goodness. Like, what? These boys ain't playing out here. So then Drake's mad now. Drake says, I got him. Got him. I made a whole video. I'm going to show them towing the old car that was on Kendrick's album. I'm showing them tow that, and I'm dropping Family Matters. And I'm going to say a whole bunch of things that I think are scathing, like Kendrick beats his wife, Kendrick's baby's not his, and his kids are not his. I'm going to kill him. Then... right after that, I'm talking literally, we don't say a day, but it literally was hours because before the night had fall.
Hours?
Yeah, when Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams.
It wasn't hours, it was fucking minutes.
Well,
seconds.
They actually have it like day. So I think they have it on, this is Billboard's timeline. I think it was like,
it was
he
seconds.
dropped it right after the Family Matters dropped. And before because I had told you that the Drake dropped.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, we was on the phone. It was like,
minutes.
Kendrick, it was minutes. Kendrick had dropped Meet the Grams. And I'm trying to tell you, Meet the Grams is like a horror movie.
Yeah.
You lied. I'm like, I told Bo when I first heard that, it scared the shit out of me for a second. Like, damn, this is so great.
I'm like, I need to get off the phone with you so I can listen to this.
Yup. But we was talking. We was like, it was just that timeline. It was a great time to be alive for hip hop. I'm gonna say that.
For hip-hop,
I'm telling you, if you like battles and competition, at that little span in the 2024, great time to be alive. But we thought, okay, here to Meet the Gram. We was like, Kendrick probably killed him. This pretty much over. Kendrick says, no, I'm about to put the nail in the coffin. And he drops the banger of the year, Not Like Us. Dun, 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 where it has colleges and everybody named mama playing this song. And the scathing lines, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. Oh, there's a little girl.
No, I didn't think of her. I was just thinking of that period. Just like
that line right there.
Wop, wop, wop.
Yeah, he said wop, 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 wop right after. Like, just listening to the Kendrick does everything strategically. That wop, 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 dot, fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way he did it, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it was so strategic. Woo! I don't know what Drake Camp was feeling after he heard that.
You know, it led
so
to
Drake decides to address the allegations of being a pedophile in his song on May 5th called, this is the last one that was official, but The Heart Part 6.
That's his graceful bow out.
That was his graceful bow out, and I think it was the worst thing he could have done for this battle. He should just left it alone.
That's when he literally been, I mess with the wrong guy.
Yeah, he pretty much said he messed up, and he was like, and he said some wild stuff like, how can I be a pedophile when I'm not in jail? Like, well, that's the only thing he got to come back from? Wait a minute, sir. There's a lot of pedophiles not in jail that's under the radar. That should be in jail. Right. That's under the radar or whatnot. Yeah. So, you know, that was a timeline in that. So, wow. You see how 2024 is shaping up. Was crazy out here. And then we'll just go ahead and get to the end. Really, the main thing that happened after that was Donald Trump is president.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like one of the biggest headlines.
I do too. I think
of that. I did not think
the whole year. Yeah.
You know, it was a lot of back and forth. You know, Kamala Harris could have been the first black woman president. So it was a lot of factors you might have thought, okay, well, this might be another time in history like when Obama was. Maybe people trying to go.
I never thought
but,
that.
Yeah, good old Donnie back in the White House.
What I thought was going to happen, happened.
Yeah.
I said it at the. I was like,
you did.
I was like, hey, he gonna be the president again, man. I said
when I seen when it was a possibility for him to be the president, when they said, "Oh, well, these crimes don't basically dissolve him from being able to be a presidential candidate," I said, "Oh, there go the loophole. There go the loophole."
Yeah, I knew it.
And like I said before, now we're just looking at, you know, we lost a lot of great entertainers. Too many to name. We've definitely, you know, said those in the podcast, but there's a whole lot of them.
It's been a lot.
Last one, I would say the most recent one, probably on the head, was probably Quincy Jones as a legend. But we definitely lost a lot of legends this year, you know, in various entertainers.
Tito, Frankie Beverly.
Yeah, a lot of them. So, you know, we always gear up to see what 2025 brings us. And I forgot one because it's still going on, so I really didn't bring it up. Diddy finally gets indicted. The Diddler gets indicted towards the end of the year as well. All the things we had seen on video, finally seeing Cassie actually get manhandled.
Man.
That shocked the world because, you know, you can hear stuff and people can hear rumors and secrets and whispers and stuff like that and be like, yeah, Diddy probably did something, but we never had proof. See that video, man, that made you feel some type of way. It really did, because you know Cassie ain't bigger than a minute, you know what I'm saying? And that little big girl was getting manhandled like that.
He should have been banged up.
Yeah.
I really mean that.
Yeah, real
Banged
tough.
up.
So then, they finally indict Diddy, and they finally put him in jail, where he's sitting at currently until his trial in February, I think it is, of 2025. So, as you can see, the beginning of 2025 already gonna have a bang. Bang! Like Mike Breen on what's called ESPN. Bang! That's what we got right there. Because, boy, the stuff that comes along with this Diddy trial is going to be wild.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Because, hey, it's not looking good for the Diddler, and it might not be looking good for those he has on tapes.
Man.
Who don't have the ability to pay top dollar to get those tapes. Because you know it's going to be somebody on there to be like, what they asked, the asking price, I ain't got it, G.
He said,
I ain't got it, G. Well, you gonna get exposed. Because you know they selling that tape to the highest bid. It's probably somebody in the feds. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you know how we get leaks and stuff and people say something leaked? It didn't just miraculously leak out. There's somebody who has access to that or know how to get access without being seen that took that money and made that happen. Oh, you ain't going to pay me? You think I'm playing with this?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to show you I ain't playing. Next time I'm going to reveal even more. You got to come with that money. Y'all watch on movies how that shit happen? It's true. It's true. It's definitely true. All right, so what else we got? All right, really, it's just like nothing really major. Like this show is really, like I said before, this is just to finish up the show.
Yeah.
But I will say this, because we are, you know, hip-hop lovers, and we do try to pay attention to stuff like that. What is your album of the year, Bo?
I mean, my album of the year is actually not a hip-hop album.
Hey, I'm just saying, it ain't gotta be hip. I'm just saying, I say music lovers. I say we're music lovers then.
You know, some super dope, spectacular albums came out this year, man, for real. I want to say Vince Staples kind of started the year off with Dark Times, and you know, it's still painting his different stories and different, like it's kind of almost mixtape-ish. But I'm gonna say who really started the year off for me was Schoolboy Q.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Blue Lips, man. It's so many tunes on there. There's so many great tracks, and like he's in his own realm, yeah. And it's not like, okay, I'm trying to find hits. That's what I love about a lot of these artists. Is like I'm not trying to find a hit. I'm just fine tuning my music, my artistry. And so, like, that's one reason why I love that West Coast this year. The West Coast just banged out this year.
Boy.
The West Coast really just banged out. But amongst all these different, you know, artists, I want to put some shine on the local artist, Fox the Legend. He dropped, 33. Oh, man, goodness. This is a great project. Naptown.
Naptown.
You know, I just don't want to give him his shine. I should have been on point for this.
It's all good, man. Just like I messed up the intro. Hey, this is live, man. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Hey.
Yeah, Fox the Legend.
Perfect imperfections out here, man. That's what we preach. Love them. Learn from them. Grow from them.
Did he take his stuff down? Am I tripping? Oh my God. Yeah, but Fox the Legend from Naptown.
Check him out.
But other projects, I'm gonna go with Bowley James, dropped a project with Conductor Williams, which is super dope. I'm gonna say something. I've went back and listened to that Freddie Gibbs, and I want to say Freddie Gibbs came out in that week where Tyler dropped.
Yeah.
And then right under it, Conductor Williams dropped. And then shortly right there, Ab-Soul dropped. He kind of got lost in the mix. But I listened to the project and I thought it was dope at the time. I've revisited the project
Hey, that Freddie Gibbs is hard.
I'm not a big Freddie Gibbs listener, so
that
I have to go check it out. I'll be honest with you. I've heard a few songs on a few albums, whatever, but I can't say I'm a big one. I listen to that. I will say for me, and I will just give the reasoning why. How I judge my albums is, does it have replay value? How I felt when I first heard it. Do it got knock? Do it got lyrics? Do it got, you know what I'm saying, subs? And I'm going to say honestly, because I still play this, it's these two albums that I kind of still play. That's Kendrick. Hey, the one he just dropped, it did. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm saying of the year, out of anything I'm listening to, if I'm really like gauging everything I listened to and have been astounded by, that album, because it had simplicity, it had complexity, and it had jams, and it had like real songs. It's a great combination to ride to, bop to, whatever you want to do. It is a great combination. Also, I like the Eminem album. And the reason I say this is because when you talk about lyrics, I am a dude who's heavy on lyrics and whatnot, and to hear the lyrical expertise of Eminem on that album and the way he played it and how he said you can do the backward, forward, you can do it the other way, and it still plays out to a story, that's thought-provoking. He ain't the first one that done it, but the fact of how it played out in the way, if you listen to the album and go back and listen to it, is dope. Also, I don't know her name, but I did listen to her album, and I like it. Is it Doechii?
Yeah, Doechii.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she's hard.
So you got a fan out of me.
Yeah, Doechie's hard.
Yeah, I know when it came out, I had seen my cousin Wimpy. I had seen him posted, and I was like, who's he talking about? And I know Bo probably said something about her, and I never checked her out. I checked her out maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. I'm bored. Let me see and I kept seeing her. Like she did some song or something like that, and they were really like putting her out. No, she did the Tiny Desk. I had seen her Tiny Desk. I was like, oh, she's dope. And then I was like, I need to go listen to that album. When I seen that Tiny Desk video, hey, I went and listened to that album.
Yeah, she's bad.
Hey, man, she's killing y'all rap girls. I'm telling you, she on a whole nother plane when it comes to it because
she's killing rappers.
She's killing rappers. Her album is dope. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Dope material. Okay, team of the year. That goes around from all different angles. Your team of the year.
I mean, you gotta give it to Boston.
Boston? Boston won, but I think I'm more intrigued by how Patrick Mahomes keeps winning. Like, because last year, when they won the Super Bowl, it's like, you get there, you say, oh, he should win, but I'm just saying, they shouldn't have got there. Lamar Jackson had this great season, great run. It was their year to beat the Chiefs. And Patrick Mahomes don't have offensive line and all these other little things, and the man still gets it done. Oh, my goodness. Like, I mean, to me, like, that was just, and now he's in a race trying to go for his third one, and it's the same situation, not looking like he should get it. But I got a feeling, sneaky feeling. By the time we talking about this, we probably gonna say he's a third-time champion, and they're gonna be the first team to do it 3 times in a row. So I'm gonna say the Chiefs because I don't think they were supposed to win. Matter of fact, were they not even at home? Like when they lost to the Ravens. Ravens had the home field advantage, didn't they?
I can't remember.
I want to say they didn't have that yet. It was the first time on the road because they didn't have their best season, and the Ravens had an unbelievable season, and they was at home. They went to the Ravens' house and won that game. And, like, I was like, okay, the Chiefs a different team. Different team out there. And like we just said already, the moment of the year is Donald Trump being the president. I can't get over that. Like, I mean, it's not a bad, to me, I don't weigh it as a bad thing or a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I just weigh it as a moment that I didn't know was going to happen or you didn't think was going to happen after he was our last president. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I thought once he was allowed to campaign and wasn't going to jail, I was like, he's gonna be the president.
Yeah,
I just started saying it. It's like
because they already giving you kind of that leeway. Yeah, like, hey, well, we ain't gonna get him on this, and we ain't gonna get him on that, and he ain't going to jail. The funny part about it was there is crime that he committed, and you know he committed. It was like, well, he can't go to jail for that. So why the hell you telling us then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna fine him? A person who finds his way through all type of fines and money and tax evasion and all that stuff? Come on now.
And he's all for litigation.
All for litigation because he knows his way around it. You know, one thing about Donald Trump, I will say this, he know how to play the game. Like, he know the players in the game, how they move, and he knows how to pit them against each other to always wiggle out if he ever gets in trouble. You got to get him man props. You got to get him man props. I'm just saying.
And I just pictured like a whole hellstorm of just people, violent people just fighting. And Trump crawls out and gets up like brushes his jacket off
like he did for what's called
like total pandemonium.
When he was raising his hand, like when he got shot, how he was saying he was like for freedom. I just thought of Dave Chappelle when he was doing that.
Hey, he's all stumbling and got this little blood on his leg. I was like, oh my God.
But the thing is, you stumbling, you checking your ear, but you know a good photo op when you get a chance.
Yeah. And what did I tell you? That's the next president. Hey, I told you.
You know, I just want to say it's been a great year rocking with Cuz, you know what I'm saying, doing what we do. I will say just expect bigger things in the future, man. It's like we just going to keep this thing pushing and moving along and forward and trying to get better at our craft and what we do. Trying to get more followers, try to bring better content. Hey, everything bigger and better, man, and improving ourselves. So, you got anything else, Bo?
I ain't got nothing.
So, like I said before, we just want to tell y'all Happy New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody makes it into the New Year's. This
Appreciate you.
Love you know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We love the support.
Man.
You know, we rock with y'all. And that's it. To the next one. Yup.